Greetings and salutations, everyone. Dan the Wolfman here, combative as a street jiu-jitsu instructor. I'm BJJ Fanatic, so obrigado, my friends. Let's go. One goes out to my retired LE friend in Brazil, Marcio. Marcio wanted to see some stuff, so here we go. I'm not PB Tactical, I'm Dan the Wolfman Tactical. He's got a G2C, which I don't have. I got its replacement, the Taurus GX2, getting very popular in Brazil right now. The excellent GX4 carry, which I've used for a couple years. It's one of my most grabbed carry guns, and my buddy's A-Rex Delta, which isn't that far off in size and is a good carry pistol as well. So what I'm going to do is mostly 2-target drills at different distances to kind of get down my time, splits between them, how to slow down at farther distance, a pacing, a rhythm drill, that kind of thing. To start off with, we got marked there at 4 yards. I want to do some one-handed draws first because I did 2-point shooting videos, asked for rebuttal. Point shooting is not a myth videos, so make sure to check those out. Really awesome stuff. Point shooting, not a myth. Go look at it. Understanding it's a skill you might need in awkward positions, that kind of thing, or just your first couple shots of that before you go, oh, I need to get on the sights, when you're surprised under real defensive gun use. Okay, so let's start with the GX2 for Marcio. I'm going to do a one-handed draw. We're at 4 yards. Usually I would do this more at 3 yards. We're at 4 yards. Pushing the family back. Hey, honey, get back. And having to lift your cover garment or throw open your jacket if you carry outside waistband with one hand is a vitally important skill. Hey, honey, get back. Get back. And keep in mind, a pretty lightweight pistol. And I'm using super hot ammo. This is like plus P hot ammo. So let's check the hits. So one dead center in the A+ box, and these two literally touching each other like part of the same hole right there. Practicing one-handed shooting. A lot of people do it, but they don't practice drawing one-handed. So you got to really practice drawing one-handed, Marcio. So that's one of the skills you should be drilling, especially if you're limited in ammo. I know civilians are like 50 rounds a year, I think. Let me know down below. Maybe former LE. He's not. I'm not sure. Let me know, Marcio. All right, now we got 2 rapscallions, Greg. We got 4 yards and 8 yards. So the old myth of it's always 3 yards, that's no. As reviewed videos of this last year, 53% of shots were past 7 yards. Should probably make 8 yards the standard now because of that. But I got 4 yards and 8 yards. So maybe you engage the guys up close, but then you're still shooting as the guy's running away or in a gunfight, they accordion out, etc. So make sure we're doing 8, 10, 12. Let's start with 4 and 8 yards with the Taurus. Excellent carry gun, perfect size for most people. Little small for my hands, but I shoot it exceptionally well. It's a very natural pointer, well designed. Alright, so double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. I didn't plan what I was going to do. So 488, 42222. So we got transition training in there. 132 to first shot. So yeah, I just did point extension, shoulder extension, shooting. Let's check the hits. Well, our A zone on mark. 2 there, 2 a little low, but still in the A box. And that one would probably be on the spine. Or close to it anyway. And so Mark's feeling he made wrong career choices. And on Evil Danny Glover over here, I got 3 in the A+ or 5-point box. 1 though I'm not happy about. Keep in mind though, a small carry pistol with really hot ammo like you're probably going to carry with it. This is like 1300 feet per second, 115, which is like 1200 feet per second, or 124 plus PHST. Similar recoil impulse. Get it? Most people are training with really crappy PUD ammo instead of stuff they carry with. All right, let's increase the difficulty now. Maybe the gunfight starts up close, but you got to work at all these ranges and your transitions between attack. Even if it's only one guy, there's going to be movement in the gunfight, you and him. I can only simulate some movement here, but we got 6 yards and 8 yards. So actually, let me do a sidestep right, even though we're going to use this viewpoint. For this, I'll go on the timer, and I got 6 loaded up. I'm going to triple tap, because he's very much a deadly threat. He's still a deadly threat, but less likely to be skilled at hitting me from 10 yards away. I should have more skill shooting past 5 yards really than untrained people. So especially past 7, once we go to 10, 12, my survivability against that guy's shooting goes way, way up, at least him with a pistol. All right, 3 and 3 and 696. 162 to first shot. 25 split with really hot ammo. 18 split. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't dip too low. 94 transition, or 94 to him. Transition 48.50. See, I slowed my pacing down because 10 yards is a lot different than 5 yards. So slow down. Hopefully I made my hits. We'll see how it went. All right, so how did I do? Well, I got 2 in the A+ box right there on the side and 1 there in his right lung. So we got right lung, maybe heart, left lung on Mark. And then you slow, this is kind of a cadence drill. You slow your roll. Don't start blasting up close or running down the street, Brazilians, hot-headed, and shooting around 10, 11, 12 out of your G2Cs or GX2s or GX4 carries down the street. If you're gonna shoot, you better slow down, focus on sights, grip, and trigger control. So you slow me, my splits doubled from 25 to like 50, and I made my hits over here, 2 technically in the A+ or 5-point box, and there in his right lung. So make sure you slow down, and this is a good transition and cadence drill if you can do targets not all aligned at different distances. All right, let's increase the difficulty level. We're going to 8 yards and 12 yards. 8 yards, a little shorter than meters. So 8 yards, 12 yards, 8 meters, 12 meters approximately, or whatever it is, 24 feet and 36 feet. Now I'm going to switch up to the GX4 carry with a Gideon Judge 2 micro green dot on it, which is excellent. Pretty big window for a micro RMSC size dot. All right, guys, so here we go, 8 yards and 12 yards. Now, against pistol, most human beings are right-handed. So against a pistol, most people jerk low left. So you actually want to go, we sidestepped this way before, but against the pistol in your face, like Mark, if he was closer, you want to go left away because he will yank low left typically, okay? Double action revolvers, sometimes people yank low right, but especially striker fire guns, people go low left. My Glock shoots low left, man. So I'm gonna sidestep that way, 8 yards, 12 yards. You know, hopefully you'll see me slow down and make my shots when the distance starts to increase. So break your tunnel focus. Go to Sewell, which you guys know, because I'm talking to Brazilians and South Americans now, my brothers. Low here, Sewell, pointing south. Check right, check left. You can even step. I'm not going to step, but you can step. Here, here. Make sure there's no trailers. Make sure that guy's not shooting you from the ground. Then when you're sure you don't need to shoot anymore, have someone else call emergency services. All right, let's look at our time before we look at the hits. I think I rushed at Mark, not realizing it was 8 yards. I probably should have been a little slower with this hot ammo. 194 to first shot, 26, which is slow, but again, I'm slowing down because of the distance. 26 split, 32 split, slow transition, slow my roll, 66, 62. Taking my time to make a headshot, 12 yards. I haven't done distance today, so we'll see if I got it or not. As I said, I rushed on Mark, so I needed more accountability. That must be probably support hand grip. I was a little lazy with my grip. With hot ammo, you see what happens. Here, good in the right lung. Here in his hand, maybe I get lucky, he drops the Glock. Now, your eyes are naturally attracted and force on force and stuff. You do get shot in the arm a lot, etc. Headshot, and then the intended headshot there. Not great on him. Not great, because I didn't put him really where I wanted to. But still a down bad guy. Slowed it down here, though. Dead center. There, very good. And a pretty good, I wish it was there, but a pretty good headshot on evil Danny Glover there. In 7.7 seconds. A lot of gunfights, maybe 4 seconds to 8 seconds. 8 seconds, 3, 3, 1, 1, because we were at distance, or it might be 3 bad guys, 2, 2, 2, while you're doing a retreat drill, 1, 1, 1, headshots, if you're that good. If not, just put them back in the body. They needed more. Pistols are not rifles or shotguns, no matter the caliber. That would be about 7 to 7.5 seconds either. So whether it's 2, 2, 2 on 3 bad guys, 1, 1, 1, I'm usually at 7.5 seconds. This was 7.7 seconds because of the farther distance. 3, 3, 1, 1. See how gunfights might go down? Very often around 7, 8 seconds. You better have the capacity and good trigger discipline to make your hits and get it done. Less likely an assault to start at this distance, but I got 12 yards, approximately 12 meters, right? 12 yards and 15 yards or 15 meters there, 45 feet. So 36 feet, 45 feet. Drop it! Exactly the same, 7.7 seconds this time for 6 shots, not 8. No headshots, farther distance. 192 to first shot. 58, 58 splits. Long transition, getting to cover. 94, 112, 770 for 3 and 3. Practicing at distance is very important. So what if bad guys were at 12 yards and 15 yards? Mark here is at 15 yards, and yet that would be the A zone. USPSA would be to about there. All would be A's. So A plus, A plus, A, right there. Perfect on Mark. And on Evil Danny Glover, we got A zone, and A zone right here, shutting down his right lung, and that may be messing him up even more right there. Also in 7.70 seconds. All right, let's get super spicy because I've shot well today, even though I've made this my 4th video. 16 yards, 18 yards. I do draw a headshot at 15 yards, try to set a 3-second par in my advanced CCW skills test and evaluation. Excellent GX4 carry. That's what I would do now, and if your eyes are getting bad, Marcio or other people, a green dot's really good if you have astigmatism. I'm shooting equally well with the iron dots, with like orange in the front, or green dots today. Get that in 38 TPC. What's that? Taurus pistol caliber, Taurus pistol cartridge, just a little bit less than 9mm to be under 407 joules, to be about, 396 joules of energy. So basically it's a 9x8, modern 9x18 Ultra, which is actually a good round. It'd be a good round for everybody to be a little less recoil than 9mm, but still be able to go deep and expand if you had better hollow points than the CBP hollow points. Like a Federal Punch would expand at that low velocity. Okay, what am I doing? Headshot, headshot. We'll see. I have no idea. I haven't pushed it that hard. So 376, I'm usually 225, 376, and then 6.5 for the second shot. A dual Jack Wilson drill past 15 yards. I don't know, I'm pushing myself. So I had no idea how I would do. How did I do? Decent headshot, it's in here. Believe it or not, hollow point would bite in and FMJ might skim on the outside of the skull, something like that, especially with a little bit of angle. But pretty good at 16 yards. Here at 18 yards, it fell apart. It just skimmed his curlies. So, not awesome. Centered. I don't know why it's not there. I don't know why I jerked high last minute. But I really haven't tried 18-yard headshots before. Anyway, guys, obrigado for watching. Marcio, this one's for you. I hope some of this helped you. We started with some one-handed shooting, very important to practice. A multiple adversary drill, not just static, if you can do it different distances, even at indoor range, if you get permission from someone, something like that. And learning cadence, how to, I can rep fast splits 7 yards and in, especially 5 yards. I can point shoot, just did videos on that. But once we start going at different distances, how to slow down from that 4 or 5 yard target. You're blasting in the initial gunfight, and now the bad guys are shooting, running sideways at you. You're getting behind a car. Start slowing your roll. Once it's past 7 yards, start slowing your splits. Start slowing your trigger and make sure they're pretty clean trigger presses, your grip's good. Not forever, not 1 second splits, but instead of 25s, we're doing 50s. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Obrigado, my friends. Please get combatives in street jiu-jitsu. BJJ Fanatics. I've done jiu-jitsu since January, well, really December of 1996. I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, my friend. And my 4th black belt was in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So Taekwondo, Daido, Judo, Hardcore Karate. Under Gene LeBon, Gokoshevichin, and highest on grappling system, mixing judo, jiu-jitsu, sambo, catch wrestling all together. I'm known as a catch wrestler. And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, teaching combatives. It's all in there. You can download it anytime. You can stream it anytime from any device. I highly wish you guys would all get combatives and street jiu-jitsu on BJJ Fanatics. Hopefully this stuff helped you out. Subscribe. Always look at my playlist. On every position of jiu-jitsu, I have free playlists 10 years before everybody else was putting positions together, all the options available from every position. I have an hour compilation on each position. And on my Paul Harrell tribute playlist for all my pew-pew stuff. I hope you guys appreciate it. I like more fans in South America and Central America, things like that. So this one goes out to you folks. So, obrigado, muchas gracias, and I'll catch you on the flip side.